The golden sun rises over the crowded streets of Manila, painting the rusted tin roofs with light. Among the maze of narrow alleys, where the air smells of fried bananas and smoke, walks Liam, a barefoot 12-year-old boy clutching a handful of sampaguita garlands. His small frame weaves through tricycles and vendors shouting prices, his soft voice humming a tune that floats above the noise. Liam lives with his mother, Aling Rosa, in a tiny shanty built from old plywood and scraps of metal beside a murky canal. The roof leaks whenever it rains, and rats scurry in the shadows, yet their home is filled with warmth, the warmth of love and laughter despite hardship. Every morning, before heading to sell flowers, Liam sings softly to his mother while she prepares rice and dried fish, his voice pure and soothing. Someday, Anak, his mother says, brushing his hair with trembling hands, your voice will take you far. Never stop singing. Liam smiles, unaware that his mother often skips meals so he can eat. That night, as a heavy rainstorm beats on their fragile roof, water trickles inside. Liam sits beside his mother, who's shivering from the cold. To comfort her, he begins singing, Bahay Kubo, his tone gentle and full of emotion. The song echoes through the slum, cutting through the sound of thunder. Neighbors pause to listen, a moment of peace in a place where peace rarely exists. Unnoticed in the shadows, one kind neighbor takes out an old phone and records the touching scene, the boy singing for his mother in the rain. It's a small act of compassion, a moment born from love, destined to change Liam's life forever. By dawn, the slum awakens to whispers and excitement. People gather around an old phone, eyes wide, watching a video that's spreading fast on Facebook. It's Liam, singing in the rain, his voice pure and full of heart. The caption reads, "The boy who sings to his mother in the storm." Within hours, the video goes viral across the Philippines. Reporters start calling it the voice of hope from the slums. As neighbors crowd outside their tiny home, Aling Rosa looks overwhelmed. Why are they here, Anak? She asks, clutching Liam's hand. A young journalist steps forward, smiling kindly. Ma'am, your son's voice has touched millions. We want to help him audition for Asia's Got Talent. Liam's eyes widen. Me, on TV. He glances at his torn shirt and bare feet, doubt flickering in his eyes. But the community rallies behind him. Neighbors gather what little they can. An old pair of shoes, a clean white shirt, and coins wrapped in paper for bus fare. An elderly vendor presses a small crucifix into his palm. This will keep you brave, Hio. The day of the audition arrives. Liam and his mother ride a crowded bus to the city, hearts pounding. When they finally reach the massive theater, Liam freezes at the sight of bright lights and tall glass doors. He feels small, until a kind crew member notices his fear, kneels, and gently helps him tie his worn shoes. Don't be afraid, she says softly. The world already loves your voice. As he walks onto the grand stage, lights dazzling and crowd murmuring, Liam takes a deep breath. Facing Simon Cowell and the judges, he grips the microphone, ready to sing, ready to change his life forever. The theater falls silent as the small boy from the slums stands center stage, clutching the microphone with trembling hands. Simon Cowell leans forward, curious. What will you sing for us today? He asks gently. Liam swallows hard, glancing toward the side stage where his mother watches, tears already glistening in her eyes. I'll sing, Anak, by Freddie Aguilar, Liam says softly, his voice shaking. It's for my mama. A hush settles over the crowd. Then the music begins, a gentle guitar intro, and Liam closes his eyes. His voice rises, clear and pure, carrying a depth far beyond his years. Each word bleeds emotion, pain, love, sacrifice. The room grows still, even the cameras seem to pause. His voice trembles when he sings of a child's love for a suffering mother, and every heart in the audience feels it. Backstage, Aling Rosa presses her hands to her face, sobbing silently as her son's voice fills the hall. The judges exchange glances, astonished, moved, speechless. Simon's usual stern expression softens, his eyes glisten. When Liam reaches the final chorus, he lifts his head, pouring every ounce of his soul into that last note. It echoes like a prayer. Then silence. For a long, breathless moment, no one moves. And suddenly, applause explodes through the theater. The crowd rises, cheering, crying, shouting his name. Liam, overwhelmed, covers his face as tears stream down his cheeks. Simon stands, blinking back tears, and slowly presses the golden buzzer. Golden confetti rains down from above. Liam falls to his knees, sobbing with joy. Simon walks to the stage, rests a hand on his shoulder, and whispers, "You reminded the world what true music and true love sound like." The night of Liam's Golden Buzzer performance becomes one of the most talked about moments in the Philippines. Television channels replay it, social media floods with reactions, and people across the nation cry watching the boy from the slums sing for his mother. Liam wakes up the next morning to reporters at his door and neighbors cheering outside. "Our little singer has made us proud," an old man shouts, waving a tiny Philippine flag. But amid the sudden fame, Liam remains humble. He still helps his mother wash clothes by hand and greet the neighbors with a smile. When interviewers visit, he insists on showing them his community. "This is where I learned to sing," he says proudly. "The people here believed in me first." Soon, sponsors reach out. A local foundation offers to support his education, and a charity donates a small, clean house for him and Aling Rosa. When they move in, she falls to her knees, overwhelmed. "I never dreamed of this, Anik," she whispers, holding Liam tightly. "You've given us more than I ever asked for." But Liam doesn't stop there. With his first earnings, he buys school supplies and food for the children in the neighborhood. He walks through the same narrow alleyways, handing out meals and singing with the kids who once played beside him in the dirt. When asked by a TV host why he gives so much, Liam smiles. "Because someone once shared my video," he says Philippines simply. "Kindness changed my life. Now, I want to share that kindness with others." That evening, as the sun sets over the slum, Liam stands where it all began, singing once more, his voice no longer just a song of survival, but a song of gratitude and hope. Months later, the grand finale of Asia's Got Talent arrives. The theater glows with excitement as millions watch from across the world. Backstage, Liam clutches the same small crucifix the old vendor once gave him. His hands tremble, but his eyes shine with determination. His mother stands beside him, gently fixing his collar. "No matter what happens, Anik," she whispers, "you've already won my heart, and the nation's." When his name is called, Liam walks onto the stage, his small figure illuminated by golden light. The crowd erupts with cheers. Simon smiles warmly, giving him a reassuring nod. The music begins, this time, an original song written by Liam himself, titled, "Voice of Hope." His voice fills the hall, soft yet powerful, carrying stories of struggle, faith, and love. Every lyric speaks of children like him, those who dream even when the world forgets them. The audience listens in silence, some holding hands, some wiping tears. Simon leans forward, visibly emotional, while Aling Rosa presses her hands to her heart, her eyes glistening with pride. As Liam sings the final line, "Kindness is the light that never fades," the entire crowd rises to its feet. The applause is thunderous, echoing through the hall like a heartbeat. Simon stands, clapping with tears in his eyes. "You didn't just win a show," he says softly. "You reminded us of what truly matters." Liam bows deeply, tears streaming down his cheeks. When he looks into the audience, he finds his mother smiling through her tears. He runs to her and embraces her tightly. "We did it, Ma," he whispers. "No, Anik," she replies, voice trembling. "You did it, for everyone who still believes in kindness and dreams." And as confetti falls, Liam's song becomes a symbol, a melody that will forever echo in the hearts of millions.